Happy New Year, you blue motherfucker!
Happy New Year, you said sack of a alcoholic.
Correction! Well, last year I was lonely, sad, and always drunk. This year I will not only quit drinking, but I will appreciate the friends around me, like you and that one horse.
It's not gonna last long.
Sure it is. The year's already starting off well. I have 300 subscribers. I haven't had a drink since Christmas, so it's all good. Well, shit, that didn't last long.
You're going to let a number ruin your year.
It's all I have.
You have me.
You have a monotone voice and is always mean to me.
I'm a fucking computer. What did you expect?
I expect you to have the same amount of personality as Mario Paint.
What a fucking game this was. First of all, it wasn't even a game, it was like a piece of software disguised as a game. While on the surface it looks just like a normal drawing game, if you dig a little deeper, you'll find some nice surprises.
This game has some presentation based on the box art alone, but let's see if that translates well within the game. I fucking love this title screen.
One may look at this and assume that there's nothing going on. There's Mario walking on a white background with a very underwhelming font for the title. However, if you click on each letter, you'll get a cool little thing you can do. The M shrinks or regrows Mario, the A falls and you can actually hit Mario with this. The R turns into this fucking abomination, the I inverts the game, the O plays Totaka's song. The P creates a little world Mario can run in. The other A brings in a Yoshi. The other I makes shit all wobbly. The N shows the credits, and the T allows you to draw on the screen. If that doesn't scream good fucking title screen, I don't know what does. There's no traditional start game or press start action either. To start the game, you click on Mario. You know, scientists today still can't figure out why this was put here. So we're given the choice of a blank canvas to draw on, but I'll get back to drawing in a bit. I first want to talk about some of the other things, as drawing is somehow not the highlight here. It's more so everything around it, like stamps. You can create your own stamp and place it into your DeviantArt monstrosity. Players are often confined to a grid, but it doesn't feel anywhere close to limited. It's a form of pixel art, and God knows what people can create with that kind of style.
Hey computer, look, I put you in the game. How cute is that?
My aspect ratio is not a square, you fucktard.
Well, this was the year 1992. Squares were the norm back then.
If low-res art isn't your thing, how about trying some low-res animation? You have the choice of 4, 6, or even 9 frames, allowing for some basic frame-by-frame animation. You can even copy frames and create a path for them, allowing them to move around the canvas. After all of that, you might want to take a coffee break where you swat at flies. Yeah, man, don't you just hate it when you're gonna go get a cup of coffee, but instead you try killing a bunch of flies? Yeah, I fucking hate that. This minigame is actually kinda fun. The flies do get more advanced, with the boss ending each level. At least, I assume each level, because I can't get past level 2. The game is a bit challenging, but once you're done with your coffee break, you can go on and make some music.
Now, with a game like Mario Paint, it's only understandable to see that the most memorable and the most remarkable part of the game is the part where you make some fucking music.
I feel like this game is known for the music part rather than the actual fucking name of the game. It's called Mario Paint, but I'm gonna make music with it instead. I mean, I'm allowed to, aren't I? This is probably due to the fact that you're given so many sound samples that can vary in pitch. This whole section of the game could be its own thing, and given the resources, it probably could have been expanded on, allowing for making complete songs. Sadly, a game like that never did come out. But that didn't stop fans from making one. This is the Mario Paint Composer. It's basically a watered down version of Mario Paint, just with a longer sheet and the ability to increase the tempo higher than the originals. I say watered down though because this one doesn't have Mario jumping on the notes, and it kinda looks weird without it. However, both versions sound great. People have created actual covers of songs using these programs. Just listen to what I made.
But now let's get into what the game is really about. You know, the thing that's plastered all over the box?
I mean, just look at this. You know, you got Mario. He's painting. There's some musical notes and
Gasp.
his Super NES mouse. Super NES mouse. It's the motherfucking Super NES mouse. The mouse allowed for more accurate movement, something you couldn't get out of a D-pad. Most people today still use mouses to create some great works of art, so in a way, the Super Nintendo mouse was actually advanced. It truly made a game that can't exist without it. Like, imagine painting with the Super Nintendo controller instead.
I mean, come on, this just isn't plausible.
While the mouse was advanced in some cases, in others it could be seen as dated. Technology has advanced for mouses, seeing as they're now laser-based. This mouse, however, has a trackball inside it, making it a trackball mouse. These things kinda suck, because even the tiniest amount of dirt meant that you weren't getting a smooth motion, and even with the clean unit, these things were still a little bit buggy. However, with my time playing it, I didn't have trouble with the movement. It was more the left mouse click that seemed to be unresponsive at times, but that could just be my unit. I still find it a bit odd to see a Super Nintendo having a mouse add-on. It makes it so the Super Nintendo booted with Mario Paint feels a little bit more like a traditional PC.
This is my PC gaming setup. It's a NES Super Edition filled with a 16-bit CPU, 128 kilobytes of RAM, a whole dedicated processor, and before you ask, yes, it does play Minecraft at a quarter of the speed.
So what can you do in Nintendo's MS Paint? Like any art program, you got your basic tools and colors. You can freehand draw or color in a pre-done picture. While you may think you're limited to this palette above, one click on this arrow boy quickly changes that. You got different patterns, from color checkers to sprites that you can place. It's also here where you can place your animations and stamps.
Hey, look, computer, I drew us together.
It looks like some 12-year-old girl on DeviantArt drew it.
Fucking Jesus, I'm trying my hardest here.
While they try not to be limited, Mario Paint doesn't really give you a lot of options when drawing. However, that's kind of the fun of it. Challenge yourself to make something good in such a limiting program. For some, that can be harder than others, but in the end, it's not impossible.
Alright, well, I think I'm all done here. Time to save my work.
This game has so much flair to it. From the music to the small sound effects, the game shows its charm. Saving an image takes a long time, but backed up with that music, it's so harmless. Even the way you clear the canvas can be loads of fun. Each one is a creative way to get rid of your drawing. My favorite one is the water one. Something about using water to erase a drawing is funny to me.
No.
This is what makes Mario Paint so good, its personality. Most paint software don't try to be this colorful with its presentation, but with this, it creates a type of fun that all ages can enjoy. I remember a lot of my childhood watching people play Mario Paint and listening to the covers in hopes of getting it one day. Well, now I have it, and I don't regret it.
Wow, that was really therapeutic.
It might also help to see that your precious number went back up.
Oh, yeah, look, computer, I'm sorry I got caught up in the small things. I didn't have time to see what truly mattered.
Does this mean you'll stop drinking?
Oh, fuck no, but this does mean I want to try harder. I want to provide good content and give my all on something, you know, something that I enjoy a lot. And make it big. Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Nothing's gonna stop me. I'm gonna make something great, something that everybody will love, you know? And nothing, I repeat, nothing is going to stop me. Oh wait, the Christmas video was blocked again. Well, shit.